So, what is the truth about marriage green cards in 2025? Hi, I'm attorney Megan Pastrana of Immigration for Couples, and my firm is dedicated exclusively to helping couples across the nation and across the world and navigating the U.S. immigration process. And I am creating this series called Why the Sky Is Not Falling by attorney Megan Pastrana because I have seen so much fear mongering, so many false information, so much false information out there, so many rumors going around the rumor mill. And I wanted to provide you with a place where you can get clarity, support, peace of mind, and confidence on your immigration journey. And I have had so many questions from the couples that my team and I are representing, and also on our social media channels about what is going on with marriage green cards. I've talked with couples who are just so paralyzed with fear from what they've read online, what they've heard in the news about marriage green cards, and just almost in tears, feeling like they have really lost hope in the process. And that breaks my heart. And I want you to have the truth about marriage green cards here in 2025. Yes, we are under a new administration. Yes, unfortunately, immigration is a political beast and it can change with the changes of administration. But the truth is that marriage green cards are still being processed. So that's the first truth that I want you to have. We are still receiving approvals on our cases for spouse visas, for fiance visas, adjustment of status, removal of conditions, US citizenship. Cases are still being approved. And yes, wait times are very long. The other part of what I want you to walk away with from today's video as it relates to the truth about marriage green cards in 2025 are what are the changes that we might see under this new administration? What should you be aware of? What can you do, to be prepared and proactive? So wait times even before this new administration were long, with the exception of the fiance visa that we did see start to decrease in wait time. The spouse visa process has really expanded just for the first step alone to about 16 and a half months, just for that very first step in the spouse visa process. So under this administration, having practiced immigration law for a long time and also under the prior Trump administration, one thing that we anticipate is to see wait times increase. Why? Because there is talk that, immigration officers and members of immigration, or employees rather of immigration in the Department of State, could be let go. We have seen some federal layoffs right now in the government, and it's possible that that could happen in immigration. If it does, we could see the wait times expand. And something else that we might see is more hoops to jump through. So working in immigration, the bureaucratic nature of the system is that there are always going to be hoops to jump through. And here at Immigration for Couples, we're expert hoop jumpers and we're going to help you get to the finish line no matter what. But it is possible that we could see additional paperwork requirements, additional form requirements, wanting to see more evidence, increased scrutiny. But that doesn't mean that immigration is just going to be able to deny your case because they feel like it. Sometimes it might feel that way when you're going through an immigration process because you are under the microscope. They're really scrutinizing every aspect of your life and your relationship and looking at whether or not you as the petitioner make enough. But under this administration, even though we could see wait times expand, even though they can add requirements and make the process more difficult, that doesn't mean that they're just going to get to deny all of the applications because they feel like it. No, immigration has to, by law, review your case based on the immigration laws that are in place for your case type. The Immigration and Nationality Act sets out immigration laws in writing. This cannot be changed by the president. So the spouse visa, the fiance visa, adjustment of status, there are written laws regarding the requirements for that case type. That you have to have a bona fide relationship, a relationship based on love, not just to receive an immigration benefit. That you are otherwise eligible, that you don't have serious criminal history, that you don't have prior immigration violations. And if you do, in some cases, there is a waiver of forgiveness and a process for that. But they have to follow the law. They don't get to just change the rules or the rules of the game. Even though it might seem like that with all of the executive orders, all the flurry of executive orders, the reality is that those Immigration and Nationality Act laws that govern and dictate the immigration cases, those cannot be changed by the president. There would have to be an agreement of Congress. So I hope that that gives you peace of mind. I know hearing that the process could have additional hurdles or longer wait times might not make you feel terribly happy, but at least I want you to walk away with knowing that marriage green cards are still being approved. There is still a light at the end of the tunnel. You can still receive that green card to be together as a family in the United States. That process has not ended. And please know I'm not saying with this video that we just say, oh, well, things are hard and immigration wait times are going to go up. I'm not saying that. Hear me when I say it's also important to know that you are not a victim of the system. It is important to reach out to your members of Congress and reach out to your senators. You can find your local representative online, and there is a help with a federal agency tool or ways to contact your representatives and let them know your story. Let them know how these wait times are impacting you and your family. Let them know the change that you want to see in immigration. My team and I, we are members of the American Immigration Lawyers Association called AILA. AILA is always advocating. We are going to Washington, D.C. in April and speaking with members of Congress in person to let them know what changes need to be made in the immigration system. So again, hear me when I'm saying, when I'm breaking this rumor down for you and giving you the truth that green cards are still being approved, you do have tools to be able to advocate to spur change. All right. So I hope that that helps give you some peace of mind. Please let me know in the comments, what are the rumors you have been hearing? What is the truth that you need to hear? What are your burning questions? And I will answer them on future videos. If you'd like to learn more about the immigration process, I invite you to my free resource center at immigrationforcouples.com. Thanks for watching.